On the other hand, Chairman of the Fruit Garden Shop Allocation Committee, Thomas Barere, who doubles as the Commissioner for Special Duties, said the allocation of shops at the Fruit Garden Market will not be done through balloting, unlike what is being done with the Rumuwoji markets.
No, truth is that, and the traders, they are aware that no market can accommodate all traders. They are aware, but the assurance we are giving to traders is that we will be as fair as possible, and the right thing is what we are doing.
The people of Rumuji community in Emowa local government area have suspended the protest against an oil company 1 week after obstructing the major entrance of the company. Paramount ruler of the community, Ona Christian Elichi, who confirmed the development, our correspondent, in a statement signed by himself, said they decided to suspend the protest after reaching an agreement with the company to resume discussion without a third party. The Inyewe Ali of Odegu Kingdom, while commending the company for their decision, also commended the community for their peaceful disposition during the demonstration, just as he assured that the people will not hesitate to shut down operations should the company fail in their promises. The National Security Advisor, Babagana Mongono, has reiterated the commitment of his office to checking the wrongful use of fertilizer across the country, particularly by terrorists. Mongono made this known at the public presentation of the National Fertilizer Quality Control Act 2019 in Abuja. Mongono, who was represented by Rear Admiral Yaminu Musa, said it had been discovered that fertilizer was used in recent times by terrorists to carry out their nefarious activities. The NSA said terrorists now use fertilizers for the production of homemade explosive devices. The West African Examinations Council has released the results of the 2020 First Series West African Senior School Certificate Examination for private candidates. WAEC's head of national office, Olu Adenekpekun, made the announcement at a news conference in Lagos. Adenekpekun said 9,000 candidates obtained credit and above in 2 subjects, while 8,000 obtained credit and above in 3 subjects, and 6,000 obtained credit and above in 4 subjects. Nigerians should expect a hike in prices of drugs and other pharmaceutical products if the coronavirus persists in the country. Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, said these while speaking with the media in Abuja. Professor Adeyeye said Nigeria may experience increase in the prices of drugs as consequence for over-reliance on importation, especially from China, which is adversely affected.
Right now, we are not in a deep crisis, but we are in the sense that we cannot get anything that is manufactured from China as we speak. Therefore, a little bit of price increase may happen for medicines because whatever a manufacturer has may have to be conserved. India, thank God that nothing is happening in India health-wise. We can still get some things in India, but God forbid that this crisis deepens. We're going to be in a big mess.
The NAFDAC DG therefore said synergy between Everlist and researchers to achieve groundbreaking results in drug production will help cushion the effects of the persistence of the coronavirus.
Our herbal medicines is our low-hanging fruit. We have fantastic researchers in Nigeria that have done a lot of work on herbal medicines, but we have lost billions of naira because we don't protect what we discover in herbal medicine, and we don't put a lot of money again to translate it. That is one of the reasons why NAFDAC started the Herbal Medicine Product Committee. It's a national committee that is made up of herbalists and researchers. My goal is to bring the herbalists and the researchers together to build a level of trust between the two bodies so that whatever the herbalists cannot do, the researchers will do. And we need a lot of research in our herbal medicines in Nigeria because we assume sometimes because it is natural product from plant that is not toxic. It can actually be very toxic, especially on the liver. So this is part of what we are trying to do in NAFDAC. And the next stage is to bring patent attorneys with NAFDAC being the go-between so that whatever the herbalist relates to the researcher can be protected.
Nigerians should expect... On the foreign scene, Angola has placed a travel ban on Nigeria and 6 other countries as part of control measures towards preventing the outbreak of the deadly coronavirus. Since its outbreak in China, coronavirus has been responsible for thousands of deaths with over 89 1,000 people across 59 countries already put on the red line of the infection. With the death toll standing on over 3,000 marks, Angolan authorities have banned nationals of 7 countries from entering the country pending the time the virus would cease from posing threats to the international community. A statement released by Minister of Health of the country said travelers from China, South Korea, Nigeria, Egypt, Iran, Italy, and Algeria will not be allowed into the country henceforth. Meanwhile, Pope Francis, who is suffering from a cold, has tested negative to the coronavirus as Italy battles Europe's worst outbreak. Vatican spokesman Matteo Bruni did not respond to a request for comment on the report in the Messaggero newspaper, who reported the news. Francis cancelled a Lent retreat for the first time in his papacy after axing all public meetings at the end of last week over the cold. The new coronavirus has spread from China across much of the world, with Italy among the worst affected with over 2,000 people infected and 52 deaths. The 83-year-old pontiff has been seen coughing and blowing his nose, but the Vatican on Sunday quickly shut down speculation that the Pope himself had come down with COVID-19. In sports, the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Darius, said the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival will not be postponed amid speculations that the event might be put on hold due to coronavirus spread. Represented by the Director of Planning and a member of the main organizing committee for Edo 2020, Peter Nelson, the minister said there is nothing to be worried about. Dari added that he has directed the setting up of an isolation center to take care of any case of the virus. To end the news, here's a summary of the major stories. The Supreme Court has dashed the hope of the People's Democratic Party and its candidate Emeka Ihedioha of taking over Imo State. The Rivers State House of Assembly has raised an awareness level over reports about the importation of contaminated meat into the state. We also told you that the National Security Advisor NSA has lamented the use of fertilizers for homemade explosives by terrorists. On the foreign scene, you heard that Angola has placed a travel ban on Nigeria and 6 other countries over fears of coronavirus. That was the news as edited by Victor Ezeama. For comments and enquiries, please do call 0815 341 8657 or 0814 434 3502 or send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can also read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. I am Kala Da Korobatibo. Thank you for listening and stay tuned to Today 95.1 FM.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
I am a proud Nigerian. I have been placed here by God for a time such as this.
Pack my bags, I ain't coming.
The degradation, challenges, and problems faced by Nigeria are the perfect backdrop for me to develop and utilize my God-given potential.
I will not complain. I will not criticize. Rather, I will use my skills, gifts, relationships,
and experience to find long-lasting and revolutionary solutions to the many challenges confronting Nigeria.
Nigeria will rise again.
Because I am here, I will leave this nation
a better place than I met it. I will work to make Nigeria a praise on the earth.
I will work to make Nigeria a praise on the earth. So help me God.
Let me tell you how I got this far.
This message is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Oh, born to a was my home, all I have known, where I got grown. Streets we would roam, out of the darkness, I came the farthest, among the hardest survival. Learn from these streets, it can be bleak, accept no defeat, surrender, retreat. So we struggling, fighting to eat, and we wondering when we'll be free. So we patiently wait for that fateful day. It's not far away, but for now we say, when I get older, I will be strong.
A beautiful evening to you. Welcome to yet another exciting, fantastic, scintillating edition of Soccer Nation, the best 15 minutes of football you can find anywhere on radio. My name is Wisdom Obina. I am your Superman in the world of sports. I'm the man who can never leave football for snowball. And I'm set to fly you through the ever-exciting world of football.
Look how they treat us, make us believers. We fight their battles, then they deceive us, try to control us.
Well, go call your friends, go call your enemies. It's time for the best 15 minutes of football you can get anywhere on radio. It's Soccer Nation. And quickly, we start off with this story from the not the grassroots now, but a team that used to be in the MPFL, Cram Football Club of Ogbomoso. They've praised the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Mr. Sunday Dari, for the gesture of repairing and re-roofing of the pavilion at the Soun Township Stadium, Ogbomoso, which was blown away by heavy winds some time ago. The acting general manager of the Agility Warriors, Mr. Kunle Oyeleye, expressed joy on behalf of the club for the completed project, which has given the Soun Stadium a facelift. All right, from there we move on to maybe you would say a bigger picture now. Joseph Yobo. Well, he now has a say in how things are done in the Super Eagles, doesn't he? He does anyway. He's the new assistant coach. Well, Joseph Yobo has described former Nigerian international Odion Igalo as a dedicated player whose work ethics can be emulated by upcoming players. At the launch of the Castle Africa 5S in Lagos recently, Yobo, who was a veteran EPL player while with Everton in his playing days, says the EPL is a very demanding league where only players ready to work hard can succeed. The former Eagles keeper, who is also a Trophy 5A aside ambassador, commended Igalo's determination while wishing him luck with the Red Devils. Quoting him now, he said, Igalo playing for Manchester United at this point in his career really shows his dedication and hard work, which is very commendable. I hope up and coming players can emulate his dedication because he goes a long way to determine the height any player can achieve in football. All right, and we move to another Nigerian player now, Josh Maja. He is a Nigerian player and has already featured for Nigeria, has been capped for Nigeria, where he has admitted that he hopes to play in the Premier League in future, revealing his desire to one day turn out for Arsenal, the club he has supported as a boy. The 21-year-old who was born in London to Nigerian parents spent his youth career with high-profile teams, taking instincts at Crystal Palace, Fulham, Manchester City and Sunderland. Maja scored 17 goals across 3 seasons at England, but linking up with French Ligue 1 club Gironde Bordeaux. Since signing for Bordeaux in January 2018, the forward has been steadily finding his feet, racking up a total of 8 goals and 3 assists through 30 appearances for the Ligue 1 side. Well, another Nigerian who looks like he might just be coming back to the English Premier League. He hasn't tasted serious action there before. Shemi Ajayi. Well, the Super Eagles and West Brom defender has risen in terms of market value as he's now the second most valuable Nigerian defender. The versatile player who is comfortable playing anywhere in defense as well as defensive midfield has been in superlative form for West Brom, who are currently leading the promotion race with 69 points from 34 games. I tell you, it's just, maybe the playoffs and all that, but it's just a matter of days if they continue and West Brom would be promoted. Ajayi's market value has risen considerably from £2 million to £4.5 million. Laughable, right? If you want to compare that to the big defenders in Europe. But I tell you, he's presently the second most valuable Eagles defender after Torino's Ola Aino who is valued at £9 million. Pitching Udinese's William Troost Ekong, who is valued at £3.6 million, down to third place. Well, we know how to poach young stars in this country, don't we? And sometimes we begin to ask, if we keep poaching, what would happen to our young talents growing up? But hey, what do I know? Let's tell you. The Nigerian manager Genotro embarked on a scouting mission to Germany last weekend. According to reports, it has come to light that the Franco-German football tactician was among the 30,150 spectators that witnessed the Bundesliga clash between Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich at the Prezero Arena last Saturday. While Bayern Munich teenage sensation Joshua Zirkzee went the distance on his full German Bundesliga debut, former Germany under-20 skipper Kevin Akpoguma entered the pitch as a substitute in the 73rd minute. Raw must have been impressed by what he saw of Zirkzee, with the Bayern Munich number 35 scoring 15 minutes into his debut. The one-time Bayern Munich central defender monitored the two players with a view to a possible call-up to the Super Eagles in the near future. The NFF have been on Akpoguma's case for close to 6 years now and were unable to convince him to switch his allegiance to the Super Eagles, despite dangling a carrot in front of him, an opportunity to represent the three-time African champions at the 2018 World Cup. The 24-year-old Akpoguma has earned 64 caps for Germany youth teams. Well, we know how to do these things, don't we? The last of which he did come up against Portugal's under-21 in a friendly match 2017. Zirkzee and Akpoguma are provisionally cap-tied to the Netherlands and Germany, respectively. Well, let's see how that one pans out. They've managed to secure the services of this man now, talking about Cyril Dessers. Yes, Cyril Dessers would be playing for Nigeria instead of Belgium. Did I hear someone say, did Belgium actually look for him? Well, he's not as big a player as when looking at the club he plays for in Netherlands, Heracles Almelo, but he's been scoring for fun all season, and he's 25 years of age, and we can tell you that the NFF have won the race for his services. He was born in Belgium. The striker has a Nigerian mother, making him eligible to represent the three-time African champions. Dessers has trained with Belgium's under-21 national team in the past and was a non-playing substitute when they faced Moldova in the European under-21 championship qualifier 5 years ago. Thus, he can play for the Super Eagles without the Nigerian Federation contacting FIFA for a change of association. Dessers is listed among the strikers for Nigeria's upcoming Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Sierra Leone, and he has not been included to make up the numbers as the plan is to captain him in one of the matches. Ahead of Dessers' trip to Asaba, Delta State, he has obtained a newly issued Nigerian passport, paving the way for him to make his international debut. With 15 goals from 25 appearances in the league, the 25-year-old is the top scoring player in the Dutch Eredivisie this season. Yes, did you hear that? Is the top scorer right there in the Dutch league. In all competitions, I think he has 18 goals or so, in all competitions. Well, let's see how it pans out. We hope he gets a taste of the Nigerian waters. Will he be a good addition, or will it be one kind of addition now? Time will tell, I tell you. Let's see how it pans out for the man right there. He's 25. He's at the peak of his career. Let's see what he adds to the Super Eagles. But then again, let's try our best to look inwards. Ndifreke Effiong is on 10 goals. We have Israel Abia on 10 goals. Why are these guys not even getting a chance to even train with the senior team? Well, I'm not an NFF member, but I tell you, we should try to consider these things. That's how we can grow as a nation. You can't grow by only picking talents and hoping that Belgium or England do not call them first before you do, and maybe trying your best to push them like we did Tammy Abraham before he decided to represent England. Well, let's move on from that now to Europe proper. Well, RB Leipzig, they have apologized to a group of Japanese guests who were asked to leave Sunday's home match against Bayer Leverkusen amid coronavirus concerns. Now, stewards at the game were told to conduct increased checks on groups of persons from potential risk areas. Germany's DPA news agency reported that a group of about 20 visitors were told to leave 10 minutes after kickoff. Wow. Well, we would like to and must apologize for this mistake at this point, said the Bundesliga club. Unfortunately, in this specific case, due to the great uncertainty that currently exists in our country about this topic, a mistake was made in the interpretation of the recommendations to our Japanese guest. Germany has reported 150 cases of the virus. So then again, it doesn't make it right. But because of the fears, they had to eject some Japanese nationals from their game. Yes, right there in the weekend. But let's switch our attentions back to the Premier League. There will be games coming up tonight in the English Premier League.
Waving flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Oh. Born to a throne, stronger than Rome, but violent prone. Poor people.
Well, the excitement from the Arsenal wing is that Liverpool are now they are now, how would I put it? They are no longer the invisible side now. Yes, I got that right. They are no longer the invisible side. They were trying to meet up with Arsenal's record. Arsenal remain the only invincibles with the highest number of records, and of course going through a season unbeaten. But that's not going to happen for Liverpool. Too bad if you're a Reds fan, because they couldn't do it. But they are going to be up against the Blues, Chelsea, tonight in the English FA Cup. We'll come to that match shortly. Let's tell you that Reading would also take on Sheffield United. West Bromwich Albion expect to see Shemi Ajayi in that one. They will be up against Newcastle United. Yes, that's in the English FA Cup. Yes, these games will be taking place right there by 9 p.m. Nigerian time. In the German DFB Cup, Fortuna Düsseldorf are currently up against Saarbrücken. That game is goalless and it's in the first minute. By 8:45 Nigerian time, it will be Schalke 04 up against Bayern Munich. Yes, another German DFB Cup game. And a quick look at the team report for the game between Chelsea and Liverpool. Chelsea remain without top striker Tammy Abraham because of his ongoing ankle injury. N'Golo Kante and Christian Pulisic are also, they call him Pulisic these days, they're also still absent, while Andreas Christensen is rated doubtful. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp looks set to name a strong side with Joe Gomez and James Milner both available after missing the defeat at Watford. Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, Jadon Shaqiri and Nathaniel Klein are all absentees. Well, we hope to see how that one pans tonight. But before we run out, let's give you the tidbits coming from the gossip making the rounds in the transfer market. It's not far away. Some clubs are already securing the services of players that would be joining them in the summer. Take for example, Chelsea. They did agree a deal for Hakim Ziyech. Some other clubs too are doing their work behind the scenes. Let's not forget the scouts are the ones who are doing this job to see how they can get things done. But Manchester United are leading the race to sign Borussia Dortmund's England forward Jadon Sancho for a Premier League record fee in the summer. United are set to battle Liverpool to secure signing of Sancho for £100 million, along with RB Leipzig's 23-year-old German forward Timo Werner. I think that man favors Liverpool right there. Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain are also monitoring Sancho, who favors a move back to England. Meanwhile, Werner unfollowed Leipzig on Twitter after they used an image of him in response to Liverpool's first Premier League defeat of the season. I think that young man likes Liverpool to an extent. But Leipzig manager Julian Nagelsmann would like to keep left-back Angelino, who is on loan from Manchester City at the club, but says the 23-year-old Spaniard's hefty price tag for a permanent move could be a problem. English defender Mason Holgate says his focus is on Everton amid interest from clubs such as Manchester City and Arsenal. Everton scout in Italy says the club know what to do regarding a move for Napoli's Mexican winger Kevin Lozano. And let's also tell you that Porto's 27-year-old Brazil defender Alex Telles is who is a Chelsea target, has rejected a contract extension at the Portuguese club, insisting he wants to leave. French international Paul Pogba will return to Manchester United first team training this week and is keen to develop a midfield partnership with 25-year-old Portuguese January signing Bruno Fernandes. Yes, I talked about this earlier when Bruno was signed. I was telling my United faithfuls what would happen if Pogba develops or maybe finds a way to develop a great partnership with Bruno Fernandes. That would definitely be a great midfield right there for Manchester United. On that note, we call it a wrap on today's edition of Soccer Nation, the best 15 minutes of football you can find anywhere on radio. My name is Wisdom Obinai. I'm your Superman in the world of sports. I'm the man who can never leave football for snowball. Will the sky be blue tonight? Or maybe there might be a little flavor of red. Enjoy your evening. Gracias.
Fight their battles, then they deceive us. Tried to control us, they couldn't hold us. Cause we just move forward like buffalo soldiers. But we struggling, fighting to eat, and we wondering when we'll be free. So we patiently wait for that fateful day. It's not far away, but for now we say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. Eat and leave, but my bed is final. I want you to know that I love you so.
If you guys are ready to have a good time, let me hear y'all make some noise right now.
Yeah, that's right. You're listening to Entertainment
Recap
on Today 95.1 FM.
Where she did the finder, Mona Lisa. Where she did the find. Looking for the finest girl with the moves like Jello, Jello. I irresistible, make a man say hello, hello. You should be the one, she go follow me home tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never worry, mama. Every wrong turn right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, move. She know the waste time. She dey give it them. Hey, give me chance. I've got plans. She know the waste time. She dey give it them. Got my attention, I stand at ease in different dimensions. She give me what I need, she give me what I need. Now you, I won't give romance, I won't give you sweet romance. Baby, you, I got a good plan, I no go leave you for one chance. Only you, I won't give romance, I won't give you sweet romance. Baby, you, I got a good plan, I no go leave you for one chance. Give me a chance, I've got plans. She know the waste of time, and she the kill them.
Man, I just can't stop loving this song. The song is too Too nice. Mona Lisa by Chisom the Man. And by the way, Chisom is a Port Harcourt-based artist. So just in case you were tuning in and you heard the song and you were like, oh, who's this Lagos guy singing? Nah, Chisom is the Port Harcourt-based artist. He just dropped his debut EP titled Waves of Emotions. And with that, I want to welcome you to your very, very favorite entertainment show on your premium talk news and sports radio station today, 95.1 FM. And I'm your favorite boy, Dave. I'm holding it down, putting it all together for you tonight. Yep, giving you all the latest juicy gossip and gist in the world of entertainment. Okay. And like we always do at this time, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthday today. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. We can't sing for you, but we could wish you happy birthday. Okay, if you're celebrating your birthday today, you're celebrating alongside Camila Cabello. Most of you don't know her around these areas on this part, but she is a very, very talented singer in the United States of America. Okay, Camila Cabello. She was part of the Fifth Harmony group. They finished third, or they were in the third finishing categories of the X Factor in 2012. All right. Okay. So Camila Cabello, most of you know the song Havana. Okay. I don't really know how to sing it, but that was her debut song in 2017. And that was what took her to the top. And also you're celebrating alongside King Wasiu Ayinde. Okay. The Fuji legend. K1 as he's fondly called, was popularized by the whole Fuji trend at some point, and he is one of Africa's and one of Nigeria's biggest exports across the world. Okay, so happy birthday and happy celebrations to you if you're celebrating today. If today is that special day in your life, you just got a job, you just got paid, you just got an alert, you just got the money you've been waiting for, somebody has paid you the money has been owing you. She just said yes, or he just proposed. Congratulations to you. All right, we celebrate with you. All right, let me give you all the rundown of all the things we talked about earlier on today during the morning show. All right, if you missed it in the morning, you're not missing out, because I have loads and loads of things to tell you. Comedian Buchi has welcomed his baby boy. All right, the popular Nigerian comedian Onyebuchi Oje, popularly known as Puchi, has welcomed his bouncing baby boy with his wife Rookie. The comedian took to his Instagram page on Monday, March 2nd, 2020, where he shared a photo of the newborn baby and himself, and he went on to say, "Join us and celebrate God for the birth of my son, Rookie OJ. I love you, baby." Okay, he was speaking to his wife there. You did it again like a true Hebrew woman. Very nice. Mother and child, great. Father calling all debtors to come and pay up after the party. Like, this is really funny, but like, yeah, you have to support. Yeah, he's now a father, so you have to support him. Congratulations. And also to Kanye West. He just had his very, 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 very wonderful Paris Fashion Week. It was awesome. And one other thing I noticed there, and we didn't talk about this in the morning, was that Kanye had the opportunity. Let me sound really patriotic as a Nigerian right now. Kanye had the opportunity. I know some people will be hating already, but yeah, Kanye had the opportunity to be Burna Boy. Or let me flip it for you guys so nobody throws stones at me, all right? Okay. Burna Boy had the opportunity to meet Kanye, and you should see the kind of reception that he got from Kanye West. This is really huge for him, all right? Kanye West held his Yeezy fashion show in Paris, France. There he came face to face with Nigerian superstar Burna Boy, and they hugged each other and smiled and showed respect to each other. And that's the hype, guys. Like, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the real GOATs. Come on, this is love, all right? Not the whole thing people do, blushing and carrying their shoulders up with pride. All right, so congratulations to Burna Boy. Hope we are seeing a collaboration in the making. Yep. He also took to his Twitter handle to say that, talking about Burna Boy, he revealed that he's the only Nigerian artist to comfortably sell out and shut down 3 mega cities in France. Can you beat? No. Are you saying you're doing better than Asha? Burna Boy, sometimes you make some kind of statements, Sha. Well, I don't know. Is that he is the only Nigerian artist who has sold out in again, Marseille, and one other city again, okay? The Dangote Krona disclosed that he sold out the arena in Paris, okay? Paris, 3,000 capacity, Lyon, with 2,500 capacity, and then Marseille with 3,500 capacity. Like, this is really nice for him. This is really good. And he went out to say, correction, Paris 3,000 times 2, Lyon 2,500 times 2, and then Marseille 3,500 times 2. Wow, really big. And for those of you who are wondering, when will I become as big as Burna Boy? When will I be named as one of those guys making it out there? Chill, take a chill pill, all right? Don't kill yourself, don't hurt yourself. Well, Adekule Gold gives this advice to everybody out there. He says, what you worry about will pass, all right? What you worry about will pass. Like, what you stress about, the house rent you have not paid, the school fees you have not paid, the job you have not gotten, the proposal you have not gotten, the business contract, the deal that has not been signed, it will come to pass. Just have faith, all right? Like, let your faith be strong. Don't shake, okay? Don't shake. All right, guys, it's Brain Teaser Tuesday, and you know how we do it at this point. All right, on the show, I get to give you a little something to tease your brain, and if you get my answers correctly, you stand a chance to win my gift for the night. Don't know what I want to give you this night, but like, be sure you're going to win something tonight. So quickly, I'm just going to ask you one simple question. Okay, let me not say one, but a list of random simple questions, or not really simple, although a list of questions. All you got to do is give me the answer without stuttering. You're not going to say no. You're just going to give me the answer straight up. Boom. I just want to hear it. Like, if I ask you, what is this, that, you're just going to give me the answer. All right. The numbers to call are 0817 000951. Again, 0817 000951 or 0810 9510951. Again, 0810-9510951. We have a call already. Hello. Welcome to Today 95.1 FM. What's your name?
Good evening, Casey.
Hello, what's your name? Kinsley?
Good evening, Casey.
Casey?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Casey. You're just going to give me the answer quickly. All right?
Okay, let me try.
Okay. The name of the sound an elephant makes is called what?
No worry.
No. That's not how we play the game. You're just going to give me the answer directly. You're not going to stutter. You're not going to say, You're not going to think. Like your brain should be working at the speed of light at this moment. It's that simple. Like I need the Einsteins, like the Albert. Okay, let's hear this call. Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Chooks.
Your name is Chooks.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chooks, quickly. You know the rules of the game. No stuttering. No saying All right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. A seat for a rider on the back of a horse is called what?
Bye.
Too bad. Call me back. I'm enjoying myself at this moment. You know, like I already know the answers and I'm just chilling. Like I was born with this thing. Like I was born with this gift. Call me up. The numbers to call are 0817 00951. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening. What's your name, sir?
My name is Thank God.
Okay, thank God. Quickly, you know the rules, okay? I'm going to give you the question. You shoot me the answer ASAP.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. A short sleeveless jacket is called what?
Suit. No, what?
I'm giving you one more try. A short sleeveless jacket is called what?
T-shirt.
Really? Nah, it's not called T-shirt. Call me back. Keep the calls coming in 0810-951-0951 or 0817 0000951. Who wants to win my gift for tonight? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good evening. This is GTE.
This is who?
GTE.
Okay, whatever your name is. Do you know the rules of the game?
Yeah.
No stuttering. You're not going to say You're just going to give me the answer ASAP. All right? Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
The animal with the shortest name is called what?
Rat.
Can you come again? The animal with the shortest name is called what? Oh my God. I lost that there. And to think you were so close. Please do well to call me back. I'm like having fun right now. Okay, the numbers to call are 0817 0000951 or 0810-951-0951. Hello. Hello, good evening. You're welcome to the show. What's your name?
Good evening, I'm speaking to Mr. Dan.
Okay, Mr. Dan. You know the rules of the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna give me the answer directly. No stuttering. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The name of a female kangaroo is called what?
Thank you.
What did you say?
I said thank you.
Oh, you said thank you. Come on, guys. Come on. Am I just wicked? Nah. Okay. The next person that's going to call, I'm going to make it pretty simple for you, okay? So keep the calls coming in. We still have like some few minutes left on the show. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, my name is Nobu. My name is Nobu.
What's your name, sir? I can't hear you.
My name is Nobu.
Okay, Nobu, welcome to the show. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to give you the question and you're going to reply me with a direct answer. No stuttering, all right? Okay. Very simple. But you're just going to shoot ASAP. Are we ready? A cloth covering for the foot is called what?
Cloth covering
For the foot.
For the foot.
Yes. A cloth covering for the foot is called what?
They start normally, yeah.
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Stop. They are called stop.
Congratulations. You see, I'm very, 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 very good. Okay, very simple. Okay, please send me your number. Send your number to this particular number I'm going to call right now. 0701 933 9962. Okay, send your number to that and indicate your name. 0701 933 9962. All right. Okay, thank you. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. What's your name? Oh my God, I lost that. Are you telling me it's only one person that could win my gift for tonight? Well. One more call, and let's see who's gonna go home with my lucky prize tonight. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, what's your name?
My name is Mary.
Okay, Mary, you know the drill, right? I'm going to give you the question. No stuttering, no pause, no break. You're just going to give me the answer ASAP. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. It's a very simple question. Okay. The name of a baby gorilla is called what?
A baby what?
Gorilla.
It's called a gorilla.
Nope. You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry, guys. That's all we could take for the night, okay? But do well to join us tomorrow on the show, Entertainment Today, with your favorite boy, Dave. And also do well to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, at Cool FM, Today95.1 FM, Facebook. And do well to follow me on socials too. Dave Melford Roberts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Okay? Like, share, whatever you see. Have a great night. Good night. Bye.
Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM. Has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
They call me Burner. Boy. Yeah. What? You no go believe the stress they try to carry put for my head. The way they move, I swear to God, these people must have the grace. Then they wonder why many people they follow me. I know they introduce myself, now your fault if you don't know me. So what you doing over there, and that side, girl? You know, so say this, winning. I don't really mean to hurt your feelings. It's the lifestyle, this is how we live it. Tell them enough finish, one shit. Tell everybody the body, don't know.
I saw money I'm bad, I care when you know for me to be chillin'. Still ballin', worldwide with it. Still good to be silly. Honey, I'm a liake. Make a comment and no more hilling. Only one shilling.
I want me one chillin'. Soon as we step in the building, roll up the weed in the building. Smoke rising up to the ceiling. If I can catch the feeling, but not sativa and indica. Nobody crack open the window. Tell somebody call up Belinda. Tell her come love up the singer. When I'm in the city, the girl them want the banana, cause them want some different feeling. Worldwide with they know say man a villain. They know say man a vampire, and this a Dracula season. Coming to your village, like Willie.
I saw money I'm bad, I care when you know for me to be chillin'. Still ballin', worldwide with it. Still chillin' to be silly. Honey, I'm a liake. Make a comment and you're more hilling. Only want shilly. What you want shilly like a billy. Asumoni abana ke when you know but we no be chilly. Still ballin', worldwide with it. Still true to the city. Honey, I'm a liaken. Make a grab and I'm more hilly. What you want shilly. What you want shilly.
Feeling, make me shouty, oh Tito, happiness, you give me happiness. This is not about the money, and it's not about the fame. Happiness, you give me happiness.
Jalubit.com.
Now the way you got me feeling, make me shouty, oh Tito, happiness, you give me happiness. This is not about the money, and it's not about the fame. Happiness, you give me happiness. Happiness, oh, 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 today is a good day. Make we open up our hearts. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Chicken cost now, who they price am up. Get help the needy. Tomorrow no they set alarm. So make we love, make we share. If I hate, make we check the other door. Time and lehu, lehu, lehu. Happy, oh, oh, oh. Time and lehu, lehu, lehu. Happy, oh, oh, oh. Now the way you got me feeling, make me shout it, oh, Tito. Happiness, you give me happiness.
.1 FM.
How I wish, say yeah. I feel with you anywhere you day, brother man. You day.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back. beautiful evening to you. It's Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt, Voice of the People, and you're onto Area Talk. We're sorry for starting a little bit out of time, but then we are here. Area Talk it is on Today 95.1. My name is Bolo Ratife Jegede, and I also have Buchi Rafwa in the building. So this is the High Witness account show where you get to call us in and tell us whatever is happening in your community, in your area, whatever it is, good news, bad news, the ugly news. But then, you know, it is not about just the bad news. We are also interested in the good news. So here is one story from River State, and it says that the River State House of Assembly has resolved that the House Committee on Health and Agriculture should interface with relevant ministries, departments, and agencies to check the importation of dead and contaminated meat for sales and consumption in the state and report back to the House. And this followed a motion presented by Sam Oge, representing Emoa State constituency. Speaking during a debate, a member representing Asantoro constituency 2, Enemi George, added that not only the slaughterhouses should be revalidated, but also cold rooms to avoid inflow of dead birds into the state. In a submission, the Speaker of the House, Ikuyi Owaji Igbani, stated that designated slaughters and cold rooms should be revalidated for proper check. Please take a listen to what he said.
Joint Committee of Agriculture and Health should be able to interact with their respective ministries and report back to the House. In terms of what they are doing, let us also thank them because veterinary officers were able to intercept particular truck loaded with dead animals which have not done meat. Otherwise, it enter our market and we will eat. Then you begin to talk of eating instead. We should commend them for their proactive step that they actually took save life, and we ask them to do more. But in doing so, these two committees should be able to work together.
All right, you heard it. They are talking on the issue of slaughter and meat. This is not the first time we're talking about slaughter. By the way, it's a wonderful evening to you. Boluwatife, it's good to have you back.
Of course, it's good to always be here. I actually missed you yesterday, so it's nice to be back.
Okay, I would skip that part of it. But back to the issue of meats in the States. I think it's a good one that they are currently talking about issues of meat, how you check them, how healthy these animals that are being slaughtered are. I'll go around to the slaughterhouses. And particularly, I'm very impressed with the cold room getting involved, them also talking about cold rooms, because it's not just about the one we slaughter here. It's also about the chicken, the
everything
birds.
we consume,
Exactly.
you know. And I could remember very well that one time you talked about it. We used to talk about it on this show that, okay, what about the veterinary doctors? What are they doing? The state, does the state have enough of them to check the meats that we consume? Maybe they are okay to be consumed or not. But this is a move that is good, and that is a great one by the government to check
we
into
also
that.
hope it's not just a talk something, that they actually work on this particular issue they brought up. It's not just, okay, we want to talk about this so the people know we're talking about it, but things should also be put in place. Veterinary doctors, I think the other time we asked, I heard someone say 1 or 2. I'm not confirmed though, but it's either there is none or we have just 1 or 2.
And the one or two that we have in the States, are they even working?
Can they go around? Even if they decide to work, can they go around?
Can they even go around?
How
Just
many
2 people.
slaughterhouses do they want to go to? And you know, the funny part is that most of us in the country, as much as we talk, okay, we need them to confirm the slaughterhouses and the rest of it, it's just like someone said, if we really want to change something, we will change it. Most of us just do the talking and talk, okay, let it be that we are talking. But at the end of the day, we are still the same persons to go to these slaughterhouses, to patronize them, to buy the same meat. We even see them butchering it, say, no, God, I come here early in the morning because they butcher and mama get this part of the meat. But you will now still come and say they need veterinary doctors to check these things. If we really, 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 like I said, I was talking with a colleague yesterday, and he was like, if we really, 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 really want to change things that we don't like it's cut into your bone, and if you don't change it, you really cannot survive. You see the kind of move we make. We just might even stop eating meat because nobody's saying anything about checking these things we're eating. It just gets slaughtered, whether it has some sort of sickness, illness or not. Or the other time, there was one report from, not in River State though, a neighboring state, and they actually arrested a guy that they checked the meat he was selling. It wasn't, the animal wasn't healthy, and they
did not
just one-off case. And then it felt like some persons were like, somebody has gone to report this man, and they just want to use that meat because this, I really don't know why.
And why did they check him out? Why did they come to his store to check whatever meat he's
Of course,
selling?
they went there now. They checked and it wasn't held.
That was after he had killed it. So before he killed it, why didn't they come to and check it out?
A report was made, and that's why. But outside that particular issue, I really, really think that if we really want to stop this issue of abattoirs, that I don't even. There's some abattoirs you go to, for real. You know, they kill the cow. I think they use fire to burn the skin or something, and scrape it up before they butcher it. Some places you go to when they butcher cows is really an eyesore. I've been to a particular place. I actually had no idea they were butchering cows there, and they butcher it and take it to the market. I was like, what are they doing here? No, it was something else. Everything was black. Like, you know they're going to burn it, but at least, you know, it's just one side. You see this side dark because they use smoke fire there to scrape off those things on the body of the cow. Well, everywhere was black. Everything they were using was just so unkept. And then they were done. They butchered it, mounted it on wheelbarrow, pushed it. Some even put it on what they call it, bikes. And then transport it. Like, haven't you seen someone?
I've seen things like that.
You will see the meat on top of the bike, and they'll be zooming. Flies will be falling.
I don't really know what to say about these things in Nigeria, because it is not just here in River State. It happens everywhere. And if they're going to make a change, it has to be like the whole country's change. Like, I don't know where they want to start from.
It has to be drastic.
They have to have a lot of veterinary doctors who would go to the markets to make sure that things go on well. But then I don't know if the country is ready to take that risk or to employ such people.
Away from this issue of abattoirs now and cold room, speaking of seeing the change we actually want, in all sincerity, the truth is that as much as we are all working towards that change, but if you study humans very well, have you imagined being dipped into water, like you're docked in the water and someone holds your head down inside the water, and the only thing you strive for at that point in time is air? Can you imagine how much you will struggle to the last drop, till that last breath leaves you? Do you know how much you will struggle? And if that person is not stronger than you are, you would actually overpower that person. You know how it is, yeah?
Yeah, I know how it is.
So if we want a change, I think it should be like, that's the last breath. Like, if you don't do this, we might just end up giving up. So if we can actually imagine ourselves in that position and see it that if we don't have good roads, it will choke us to death, and we are drastic about those things, lawfully drastic that is, I think at that point in time we'll begin to see change. I'm not saying that we're not trying, but I feel as human nature, when something gets to you, they say when you're being pushed to the wall, you bounce back.
I think there's an example of people bouncing back and then actions being taken. It's just like the Ikoko thing.
Yeah, like
people bounced back and there was massive results.
Even if somehow the
result is not complete yet, but
beginning to cool off. We don't know what's happening somewhere, and wherever it's happening, but something is actually not going well, and there's been lots of suing, filings, and the rest of it. But have we seen the results?
We've not actually seen the final results, but then
it's really unfortunate that this is actually something everybody were looking out for. And is it a matter of national security that this particular result shouldn't be shown to the public or given out? Many other things you get to see them put the results in public space, but this particular one, why is it not being put in public space? Why are the people not aware? Because we've been clamoring for this autopsy, and if it is not right for this autopsy to be shown to the public, the initial autopsy, the one of sugar level, why was that one willingly given to the public? Everybody see it.
Why was it freely
sugar
given?
Level.
Why was it freely given? Why didn't they come out?
Why
with this
didn't
result?
they just hold it back? That okay, well, we know you are clamoring for it, but we're actually doing an autopsy and we have results. Probably we wouldn't even know that anybody said anything about sugar level. We'll just be there saying, somebody died, or you have to prove what happened and let's know why he died in your custody and the rest of it. But you freely showed us autopsy result the first time. So what is the challenge of showing us the second autopsy result? Nothing is. It's really, really sad. And like some others are saying, we really haven't heard anything from the state government. Some persons feel that if something is being said by the state government, something just to show that, okay, I'm aware of what's happening, maybe it would cool off some.
Concerning the state government saying something or not, there are a lot of things on their neck that they have not said anything about. So that is not even a case we want to even start unveiling this night, because we won't hand. A lot of people will call in to tell us that, okay, this issue in this place, they didn't tell us anything. They didn't even say anything. Even the local government chairman didn't say a word. Talk less the state government. So
okay, all right, away from that and still speaking in River State, the River State Governor Nyesom Wike has urged the new permanent secretaries to work in line with their oath of office, adding that anyone that goes off the oath of office would be sanctioned. The governor, he gave the charge after swearing in 17 new permanent secretaries at the government house in Port Harcourt, and then he urged the permanent secretaries to contribute to the rapid development of River State and be focused on service delivery. The governor said that the new permanent secretaries were appointed on the basis of merit, announced the posting of Madume Ndu as the new Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Justice of River State. Well, we'd love to put up the phone lines at this juncture. Let's hear from you and hear what's happening in your community. Probably something happened and it's not on the news and you want to share with us. Please do also call in and let's know what's going on in your community. And for those persons that called in yesterday, like I apologized yesterday, I'm still apologizing today, but you can call in so we get that report you were going to share with us as at yesterday, and we couldn't take your call. The numbers is 08170000951.
Sorry. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you. Welcome.
Yes, George.
George, it's a pleasure to hear from you.
Yes, this I'm calling from Amoha local government area.
Sure, go ahead.
Please, agriculture is just a concern in my community, and Romeo rice farm should be one of the things that the governor of the state has to be telling us, because let him come and invest in agriculture. It's not when you are hosting people, ambassador, you tell them that you are investing in agriculture. The River State government is not doing, they are not proactive for them to make sure that the rural communities is going to benefit in agriculture, because white collar job is no more again, and what we are going to see is agriculture. I want to also inform the local government chairman, Tom Alezi, if he did not follow the people up, next time the people will not vote for him again, because our local government is lacking a lot. We have land that we can give to them. People are working hard. We have Greenville, we have Ross Park. The security issue they are telling us. We have security that is governing us now. and there is no challenges in MOA local government area. Any person that is telling us that MOA have crisis, MOA is not a crisis place. MOA is a local government that they are productive in nature. We have professors, we have other things that we can give back to the River State government in Nigeria as a whole. So the local government chairman should come back to the people, consult his people. He's not coming again, because they voted in there. You think that you can remain there? You cannot remain there.
Well, because you feel that way, you feel that he hasn't done much as you expected. Doesn't mean some persons don't feel that he's actually doing way beyond they imagined.
No, he has not done well. The people know. You know that in Emma local government area, if I should tell you to the rural community, sometimes there is no water, even the road, no connection of it. Go and make investigation. You came to Rumuji, the road park we are shutting up. The road park today, we are the one paying for those bills. We are even the one that reconnected our lights, the Romeo community, and Rumuji also. So if the local government chairman should assist us, not only the local government chairman, the person that is representing in House of Assembly, Sam Oge, House of Rep, and Merengwa, they are all there, they are looking. But we don't have anything to say because they are the one representing us. But I know that charity begins at home. Charity must begin at home, yes. If you think that you're a governor today, you are silencing some people who said you in tomorrow. You don't know how tomorrow is going to be.
All right.
But I really want to comment on the governor. We have tried for him to make sure that he brought Rumuji Obele, Iba Obele road to Shebo road. He have tried on it.
All right.
Another one, issue the road. I want to comment him for that. But let him come to some community that is being related, like Rundele, Eveko community, Rumodogo community. These are communities that we need peace. We need everlasting peace. Even though they don't need peace, you can come in for you to make sure that okay, let that be peace.
All right.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that think development, think among our local government area.
All right, thank you so much for calling in. So the other number you can call in to be a part of the program is 0810 rather 9510 951, and for text messages and WhatsApp messages at 5.1 FM. Good evening.
Hello. Would you?
You are Brahma.
Yeah, good evening.
It's so good to hear from you.
Some
of your fans have been asking after you. Where have you been?
Buji, I know, but I make a small movement.
Okay.
I used to come every weekend to see you to meet on for this area.
Oh, that's so nice. All right, go ahead, Wabroma.
So, Buji, I am still better. I still remember my last since last year. I am still talking about my road. I want to remember that road to our governor. Let's remember our road. But because I thought by now this road will have get a normal road, but now we are still suffering about this our road. You know, when you come my community now, you will see that this Rumodogo have suffered for roads, and we are still suffering. And very soon, rain will start. So many people now, don't they say, a road, they never see walk a road. You know, this is kind of a thing. So I am still begging the governor, the chairman, let them help us. All the commissioners, the commissioner of road, let them remember Rumodogo road, because they abandoned the road since 2015, where they want to walk the road. Now, we don't know what happened about the road. Let them come and help us. Let them come and know what happened for that road. Let them go and meet the contractor so that they will resolve the matter and walk our road. I am begging them. So that's why I am calling now to remember them, that let them come and help Rumodogo. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. To call, you can also call on 0817-0000951 or 0810-951-0951. So to text us on this show, you text on 0701-9339-962. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Emenike, good evening.
Yeah, Polo, good evening.
Good evening to you. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. How is work?
Very well, thank you. How's work too?
No problem. Yeah, I'm okay. There's no problem. Only I want to greet you. But the past days now, we don't have like you.
What happened?
My sister, I don't know. According to Ewa Broma, I don't know. One mortuary at Elele. Every time pool will fall there at that mortuary. That the dead body or the body.
I was going to ask who exactly is pulling it.
And one mortuary at Elele. Every time fall there. Every time pool. This is exposed at that mortuary. I'm begging, if it is the spirit, let the man, of that mortuary, do something now. The thing is affecting us.
How can spirits come and you say? How will spirits go and be falling a whole transformer?
No, I don't know. Every time I don't know. I don't know why every time fall that mortuary place. I'm begging, if it is the spirit, let them help us now. Let the dead people.
So for 2 days now, it's been off, blackout.
3 days, no rain, no breeze, nothing. Just at that mortuary. That mortuary at Elele.
You're sounding like this is something that happens often.
This is not the first time people have been falling at that mortuary place. I'm begging the dead spirit to leave our pool now.
Oh, Broma, you said. Emenike. How will you be begging spirits to go?
Let them not push our post down. I'm begging the spirits, I beg.
All right, spirits, please hear from Emenike. He says, please don't push their poles down. At 5.1 FM, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I don't know. In the afternoon, the reporter, one of the reporters, Joe or something like that, he gave a very, I don't know what I would call it, wrong information, honestly. The market they say they are to allocate, he said it has been suspended. I tuned already another radio station. I just got
what market exactly?
The market, the Rumuoji market, that they're supposed to conduct ballots. So he said the balloting has been suspended because the women took some kind of protest to the governor's wife in the Ministry of Justice, something like that. But I tuned on another radio station. I got an information that the balloting has been concluded and it was successful. Does it mean he's not following his job very well? I'm not happy about it.
All right,
that guy has been giving some wrong information, honestly. The day I will see him, I'll talk to him.
I wonder what guy exactly. But thank you so much for bringing this up. We'll get back to you on that particular story. And 5.1 FM. Good evening. Okay, apologies, I lost that one. But somewhere in Akwa Ibom State, not Cross River, Akwa Ibom State, the Navy nabbed 10 rice smugglers. I'll give you that detail, sir, shortly. At 5.1 FM. Good evening.
Hello, Buchi. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
I'm Chima calling from Everton.
All right, Chima, go ahead.
Yeah, Buchi, I'm still talking about our rules. I'm also talking about the abandoned project by Ezekumba. Last I asked a question, and you always answer me if Ezekumba is a part of that. I don't know.
Where do you want to classify Ezekumba under?
I don't know. I don't know how the government is, where the government has classified Ezekumba. If they have given us another state, let them tell us so that we know. Because I don't think Ezekumba has done evil to any of the government, either the federal, state, or local government level. No evil that Ezekumba have done, that they should abandon Ezekumba in that way. And also, I'm talking about our roster. Buchi, I'm telling you, sincerely speaking, we are suffering. We are seriously suffering. The city vote that are given to our local government chairman, what is he using it for? Not use it to sponsor roster in MO. He can use it to even give them small people for them to feed us. These boys are suffering for nothing. These boys they brought their lives for us to be safe. Our local government chairman doesn't appreciate them. I don't know why.
How do you know your local government chairman is not appreciating them?
Local government chairman is doing anything for them. Who we know.
The other time that we interviewed the Ross Park, the other time we interviewed them, they said that the local government chairman did something for them sometime.
That was sometime. He said time. Yeah. Now, what about now? So let the local government know how to talk to, know how to handle this issue. Because these have brought their life to sacrifice on behalf of MO government. They are not fools. They are not ghosts. They are still human beings like us. So please let the local government remember them for better. So also I want to talk about our roads. Please.
Okay.
I'm pleading with the state governor. Let the state governor remember us. In short, we don't need tiling of the road. We need grading. We need ordinary grading. We don't need tiling. If I talk of tiling, that means I'm talking about 1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. But that road cannot take up to 200 million naira to tile. It's not up to 2 kilometers. That cannot take up to 200 million to tile. No culvert. It's only you do the drainage. No culvert there. No swampy area in our community. So let the local government chairman remember this community. Let our representative in the House of Assembly, Sam Oge is from Obakre. From Obakre to Ezeko is 100 naira transport. Sam Oge cannot come. The last time Sam Oge Ezeko community was when explosion happened in the Ezeko community. I don't want them to be visiting Ezeko to condole Ezeko. I want them to visit Ezeko for better, not visiting Ezeko for condolence.
All right.
So let them try and visit Ezeko for better. Let them try and remember Ezeko for better.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Good evening to you. Okay. So I lost those calls. So you can call us on 0817 0000951 or 0810 951
Apologies on that particular one. Little technical issues that has been sorted out. So let's hear from you. It's still Area Talk. It's 0817-0000951 or 0810-9510951. A wonderful evening to you. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. I'm Kennedy. I'm calling from Ogibo.
All right, Kennedy, go ahead, please.
Okay, my concern is the Koku 5 or 4.
Okay.
Ever since they got the 4 of them got out, one of them made a statement and said that while they were incarcerated in the police station, that the officers, the 2 other people who were inmates, they were murdered by the police officers.
Allegedly.
Ever since one of them made that statement, that they were witnesses to 2 murders that occurred in that my 4 police stations by the Ego Crafting, no journalist in Rivers State, no Rivers State official, whether elected or appointed, has ever thought it wise to call for an investigation into that issue. So it is quite funny that in Rivers State, people take the loss of life for granted. life is so cheap. One of the inmates came out and said that he witnessed 2 dead bodies removed covered in trampoline, meaning that the entire police force that works there are aware that there was a homicide that occurred in that place.
Allegedly.
And it's very sad. It's very, very sad that the chief security officer of the state, Yeson Wike, who is a barrister as well, ignores little things like that. I don't know what people actually find important, but I think loss of life is quite important. That these 2 individuals have family members who might be looking for them. They might have loved ones. They might have little kids who have been expecting them home, who have been looking for them since that December last year, 1999 or 2019. But they are not seeing them, and it's not fair. Our journalists have not made any effort. Even the lawyers, the Young Bar Association, even all these people who rallied around and had 2 people. These people could be from Ikwere, could be from Calabar, could be from Ogoni. There might be people who are looking for loved ones right now. So I'm begging our journalists to please make an effort and investigate and say, let us give out the names of these 2 individuals. The way they sensationalize the issue of Iko Ufai and Chima, who will regret the loss of his life. What of those 2 individuals? They are human beings. They could be your sisters or your brothers. I mean, the people in the studio there, they could be relatives. They could be related to me as well. So I encourage the journalists to do a very good job of sensationalizing topics, but not going into investigations, to try and investigate and get out the name of those 2 people. Their life matters. Those 2 people, their life matters. And that's what I'm calling. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for bringing up that particular issue. Made complete sense. And, well, Chima's life is important, as well as it was alleged that some persons died. I can't recall the exact number, but it was alleged that while they were still in the prison, in police custody, that's the Ikoku 4, it was alleged that outside Chima's death, they witnessed some other death. I don't know the exact number of persons, though, but allegations like that were made. And good thing that to be honest, basically everybody were concentrating on Chima's issue, because that was like the only thing most of us were talking of. But like he said, there were also allegations that should have been looked into.
Yeah, there are basically a lot of people that might have gone down like Chima that we've not heard about. And a lot of people have said things about it before. But right now, it is just Chima that is going all over the place, and people are fighting to hear what is going to be the end of this
and it
whole thing.
it would have been, as much as they're fighting for Chima's case, the lawyers, the human rights, and the rest of them, probably they should have, while getting the account of the Coco 4 that actually came out, they should, I'm sure they had allegations of the others that
looked
died.
into some of the reports that they had
as well, and probably get the family of those persons, get in touch with the family and
get them to testify or say something about whatever happened.
Yeah, why the person was there in the first place and how long they've been there. God knows how long. 95.1 FM, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening to you. You're welcome.
It's your favorite brother, Josie.
Hi. Good evening to you. You're welcome to your talk.
Which is, I won't go back with the game to do one. I don't go plenty. Which is, first of all, you see, this is my issue. When something don't full cup, you go pour for ground. That's what you're seeing. You see, the gun is a very powerful tool. Sometimes it possesses the gun. You don't know why they give you that gun. You don't know that government give you that gun for a purpose. To use that gun to protect life with the uniform, not to intimidate life. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
And I want to say that the reason why it is some of these things is that I want to say it again and again, if government are listening, if they are employing anybody to carry arms, that person should be examined psychologically. That person should not be employed based on political settlement, just like you're seeing this task force now. Just imagine that force way they are behaving because they are being given letter by the governor. If the task force now, consider like they give them arms, what would they do? If they can now do this to people, through age woman struggling to sell something to make ends meet, throw the fish. They can't even say, Mama, please do this or that. They don't carry the fish, throw away. Then after smoking over the smoke. Now I tell them they give their arms. The same thing with the police or army or even security agencies. If you employ them, because some of them already have a biased mind before they enter the police or army. So they use that mind and operate in a society. A lot of people have died, I'm telling you the truth, secretly. This thing of each other, God is behind it to make sure that it ends. Because a lot of people have intimidated, beaten, a lot of things, because, I don't know, so if now they can learn from their lessons, that you are there in the police cell, or you are trying to arrest somebody, it's just a correctional method to make sure that you arrest the person, and not that you are going to look at a man saying that a lady police was even attacking his manhood. Imagine that. American manhood, and saying this and that. So to me, police force, it should not carry the employment based on it's my brother, he's from the north, he's from the south or east, and then give them employment. I want to say this, that before you employ anybody as police, let that person's life be examined. First of all, go to his community where he comes from. Who is he? If you cannot get a good report of him, just like the Bible talk about pastors, that you don't have a good report from the other side, or your family where you cannot become a pastor. Same thing with the police. If you cannot get a good report from your village people that you were good, you should not be employed to the police.
All right,
a criminal who just abandoned, a criminal who just collect mercy. I don't want to steal again. I don't want to do courtism again.
All right, BRB. Point noted. Any eyewitness reports for us?
Finally, the Bible says that.
Is it an eyewitness report?
It's an eyewitness report.
Go ahead.
Because of the coronavirus, greater is he that is in you than coronavirus and in the world.
All right,
if
thank you so much.
Who can be against you? Let God be in you. No coronavirus enter your blood.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
I am sure that you know what you're talking about, but then, of course, personal hygiene is important.
Even God himself, God is next to cleanliness.
Yes, godliness.
You will say the spirit of God is inside you, and then you will not be dirty.
And then you will not be dirty. You will be sneezing. You will not carry a handkerchief. You will not do anything. You will be coughing anyhow.
Personal hygiene.
And then
it's
God
as simple
is inside
as that.
you.
And well, I believe in God so much, but even God himself said, use your brain. I don't know what part of the Bible he said that, but I know he always tells us to use our brain. That's why he didn't give you a brain to start depending on spirits. When your brain is there to be used, you're depending on spirits. Please, personal hygiene. Coronavirus is real. It's been reported in so many parts of the world, and there's a current case in Nigeria, not a Nigerian though, an Italian, and it's real. So please, anybody telling you that you should do this, you should do that, I believe that he that is in me is greater. But please
personal
and please listen to
important.
personal hygiene and be very careful, and just be neat, be clean, and stay away from anybody coughing or sneezing. I'm not saying you should suspect the person shall, but just move. Stay away.
It is not like you should move, but then like when the cough is abnormal.
There's no kind of move. It is move. Move the move.
When the person is coughing too much, that's when you run.
No. I didn't say coughing too much. I said when you see any cough like this, please move.
Any cough.
Step away. Once you just see someone coughing next to you, I'm not saying the person would have coronavirus, but at least when someone is coughing, don't stay in front of the person. It's as simple as that. All right, take a listen to this first of all.
No, truth is that, and the traders, they are aware that no market can accommodate all traders. They are aware, but the assurance we are giving to traders is that we will be as fair as possible, and the right thing is what we are doing.
So earlier, not too long ago, Salo West called in to complain about the report that was given. But Salo West, I don't know where you got your report from, but so far, no balloting took place. There was a protest. It was supposed to hold today, but nothing took place today. So I don't know where you got your report from, but it wasn't held today. And so far, that's all we know. Nothing was held today regards that particular issue you called for. So I don't know where you got your report from, but it's true that the protesters wanted the wife of the governor to converse with her husband, that's Governor Nyesom Wike, to discourage the balloting system and first consider those who own shops before they infer that raised down the market. And then, speaking with newsmen here in Port Harcourt, the president of Traders Association in Rivers State, that's Victor Bekwele, he backed the balloting system, adding that it is the only way many traders can be accommodated. But on the other hand, the chairman of the Fruit Garden Shop Allocation Committee, that's Thomas Barrera, he doubles as the commissioner for special duties. He said that the allocation of shops at the Fruit Garden Market will not be done through balloting, unlike what is being done with the Rumo Woji Market. But so far, that is all we know. It wasn't carried out today. 95.1 FM, good evening. All right, sorry I lost that call. The lines are up at 0817-0000951 or 0810-9510951. Text message, WhatsApp messages to the number 0701-933-9962. Good evening. Welcome to Area Talk.
Hello, Buchi.
Hello. Good evening.
Buchi, it's Tigana.
Tijana, how are you doing today?
Buchi, I'm doing fine.
Go ahead, please.
No problem. How's the job?
Very well, thank you. You said something about those guys coming to inspect your canal.
Yeah, this thing did not work out today. So
they didn't come today.
Yeah, because there's a letter they say we space, and that letter there was a little mistake. So our lawyer side wanted to correct that mistake so they can by tomorrow we'll be going there to submit the letter. Send me so that we'll take it from there. But Buchi, I want to also call on Sekebo. Sekebo in the Senate is one of our representatives in our territorial district. Send me. And we here are from Rumokoro area. We voted for him. And last time I had in media, I had the news that he brought transformer in his own area where he's from. Where he's from. He has been doing a lot of projects there. I want to remind him, let him not forget us because we are part of his senatorial district. Tell me, and since he was in the House, up to now, we here from Rubokoro, we have not cited any project for us. As somebody who is representing our senatorial district. So, and this is the issue of we are suffering in this issue of flood. So, and based on his position, he is also capable. Since we have been calling on our brother, who is a House of Assembly member, who is a Martin Samuel, we have been calling on him, who is also a community brother, and he don't want to respond. And this is the time that they can bring Swan Boogie to do job on this canal. Buchi, what I am talking of, I heard the governor want to establish another flyover at GRA to make it 4 flyover. Buchi, let him shun that plan. Let him shun that plan and come to flood issue and see how to use that money to address this flood problem. Buchi, I don't know that over 4 or 5 years now, that our own governor, I told you that this issue of flood is the first campaign promise our governor gave to us when he came to Rumotona at Ward 4, Rumotona Town Hall. He said that now he took over office 2015 election, that this will be the number 1 priority that he will take up. But Buchi, till now, our governor have not even addressed or so okay, people should have hope, we are coming or we are not coming. Buchi, nobody knows the condition of the rain this time around. So that is why I want to use medium to call on Sekebo to also intervene in Humokoro area on concerning flood
Yeah, he can bring one boogie for us because just like what I told you last year, I am calling on all relevant agencies. Before you know, Salvation Ministry came in. I don't know what I'm talking. Because you can open on one particular place. So, Buchi, this issue is issue of that concerns everybody. So let them come to help. Let them come to our aid and help us out in this flood issue. Because what we experienced last year, I didn't expect to experience it again this year. Buchi, thank you.
All right, Tijana. Thank you so much for calling in. And trust me, it's not just you going through that particular issue of flooding. So many communities and so many persons are pleading with the River State governments to do something about flooding in their communities. And well, I don't know if all communities, especially those parts that get flooded when the rains come. I don't know what's the state of your IDP camps. I'm sure you're aware that there's some IDP camps for some particular communities.
Yeah, some communities.
Yeah, I don't know if you have challenges with the IDP camps. Would also love to hear from you because, well, since so far we haven't heard anything about any serious talk on the issue of flooding and how to curb it in the state. So maybe we should start thinking of the IDP camps and making sure it's in place just in case.
Good shape to accommodate
because definitely
people.
the rain will come and it will get flooded and people would have to move. Speaking on IDP camp, there's a report on those in Edo State, but I'll share that one with you after this. Okay, we lost the call. Just keep your calls coming in, and you could also send text messages to the number 0701-933-9962. 95.1 FM.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's Congo calling from Akokabi in the chair, AJ.
Congo, how are you doing today?
I'm okay today. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
It's okay. I've been talking about Ibodo, Olapo through Chokocho Road. And precisely I told you yesterday that between Akokabi and Olapo is no-go area if it rains. What I'm trying to say now is the NDDC, I don't know whether it was prescribed or whatever, and they have appointed the new leaders. They should try as much possible to come to help us as far as this road is concerned. And if they refuse to do it, we are in problem. Let me tell you, we pass from Okenyi or Zuzu before we come to Ugruta. At times we pass through Ozaha or even Elele Omeredu Road when the road is bad. But now, let me tell you one thing. A amiable governor, the man I trust personally, he should try and tell the NDDC, let them come. They have heaped sands, trees or sands at Olapo here in order to effect the movement. What is holding them? And it has come, the rain has come already. What do they want us to do? The dividend of the democracy we are not seeing here. But we are part of River State. We vote them in. What is the matter? Is that because we don't have anybody talking for us? And even though we don't have, I think God in heaven is talking for us. I'm not happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks for calling in. Trust me, you're not the only one not happy. So many persons are not happy.
Yeah, talking about the rain, Hupulu Road.
All right, we'll get back to Mbolu shortly.
Good evening to you. Hello.
Please, when you call in, do have to pay attention to your phone line. So when we take your call, you're aware of that. We don't have this issue we just had now. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Ibuchi.
Yes, you are welcome.
Thank you. Please call for me now.
Welcome.
Yeah. Ibuchi, my area report is Iba, Rumuji, Obereshobo Road. I wonder how many years if that road will completed when the governor wants to go out. That road was awarded when the governor is about 2 more years in office. Since that first time, it will not be completed. And the funny part about it is that road was tied from this side of drainage to the other side of the drainage before the road started getting bad. So this current contract now they have reduced that road now It's not even up to that one. And we are not disturbed. We are not worried about that. Thank God they have started pouring the charcoal on us. Because that what they are doing there is not a good road. But when we complain, that people say because of this, because of politics issue. We are not talking about politics issue. That road they are doing there will not last even 1 year.
Which of the roads again? Like, sorry, please. Which road?
Rumuji, Eba.
Okay.
That road are steep. They are not they have reached up to Belena from Rumuji to Bele. The Ishoku side, nothing. They keep old machines there. And they are shutting the road, not even up to. I heard that somebody complained last time. The contractor started beating the boy before Soldier came in and stopped them not to fight.
Really?
That when people complain, but when you complain now, the governor will tell us, that is my own problem. Let them come and help us. Please, let them call it so that we can manage it. If any other government comes, if they will remember also. Because any other government comes now, they will say, past government have done this road. We support for it. So let them come and help us.
How about electricity?
Thank you.
Has it been completed?
No. They have not even completed it. That is my problem. They just started from Rumuji to Bele.
No, like electricity now.
No, we have not gotten electricity. I was getting.
But are they done with the wiring and everything? Fixing transformers? Oh dear, I'm sorry. Please do want to call back. I'd really love to hear about that. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome.
Woman of God, you're welcome to the show.
Long time,
Yes, so.
But you know the same market. I don't know what is happening since February.
What happened now?
I'll go out to my shop. I'll come and no cover. Nobody wants to say what is happening.
I was going to.
They drink every day. I'm not going to speak. Put me for
So what do you think the problem is?
I don't know. February is enough, not so.
This is very serious.
Yes, not so. Okay, when I enter taxi, I'll be taking idea to get people to pay for myself.
Is that bad?
I tell you, and I have problems to solve with money. I want to go to market and buy new goods, no money, no sell. And I have goods.
You want to go to market to buy new goods? Didn't you sell before your goods got finished?
My goods are there. Thank you.
You still want to add more?
December, yes. No, I'm serious.
Okay, you are doing the announcements well, though. But thank you so much for calling in.
I want to tell you something. Wait.
All right,
quickly, please. One woman throw away her 2 years old daughter.
Oh, Jesus, where?
They watch Z-World online. And now police arrested her.
All right, woman of God. Thank you so much for sharing with us. No problem. We need to go now. So I wish, please do that first, woman of God. We have to go. Coco is in the studio. We'll leave you in the hands of Coco. It's been Area Talk. Boluwatife, thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
And thank you for calling in. Stay tuned to the news updates here on Today 95.1 FM. Good evening.
This is Today 95.1 FM. We've got you covered on air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today 95.1 FM.
Today 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News update.
Very good evening to you. Here's the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I am Kuku Greg. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, says looted funds recovered by the administration were judiciously utilized for high-impact public-oriented projects. The minister said this in a statement signed by the Special Assistant on Media and Public Relations Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Umar Jibrilu Gwandu. According to the statement, Malami said the application of the funds was monitored by the World Bank and civil society organizations in the areas of social investment programs including Empower, school feeding, and associated interventions overseen from the Office of Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. The minister stated that looted funds expected from the United States of America and the island of Jersey are yet to be received by the government, adding that the issue regarding embezzlement or misappropriation of same is an imaginary illusion which does not even arise. He noted that looted monies recovered before 2015 were substantially recovered by past governments that should be made to account on the application or otherwise of the funds. Health officials in Lagos State today quarantined a Chinese national shortly after he arrived in the country through an Ethiopian airline plane. The Commissioner for Health in the state, Professor Akin Abayomi, made the disclosure to newsmen. The Chinese citizen was stopped at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport after he was made to go through the mandatory screening for those coming into the country. He was thereafter moved to the Lagos State Isolation Center where he tested negative for the novel coronavirus. In the meantime, the Lagos State government has revealed that the Italian national currently in isolation has remained the only positive case of coronavirus in the country. It added that more than 100 people who had contact with the index case were also being monitored by health experts. Nigerians should expect a hike in prices of drugs and other pharmaceutical products if the coronavirus persists in the country. A Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, said this while speaking with the media in Abuja. Professor Adeyeye said Nigeria may experience increase in the prices of drugs as consequence for over-reliance on importation, especially from China, which is adversely affected. The NAFDAC DG therefore said synergy between herbalists and researchers to achieve groundbreaking results in drug production will help cushion the effect of the persistence of the coronavirus.
Our herbal medicines is our low-hanging fruit. We have fantastic researchers in Nigeria that have done a lot of work on herbal medicines, but we have lost billions of naira because we don't protect what we discover in herbal medicine, and we don't put a lot of money again to translate it. That is one of the reasons why NAFDAC started the Herbal Medicine Product Committee. It's a national committee that is made up of herbalists and researchers. My goal is to bring the herbalists and the researchers together to build a level of trust between the two bodies so that whatever the herbalists cannot do, the researchers will do. And we need a lot of research in our herbal medicines in Nigeria, because we assume sometimes because it is natural product from plant that is not toxic. It can actually be very toxic, especially on the liver. So this is part of what we are trying to do in NAFDAC. And the next stage is to bring patent attorneys, with NAFDAC being the go-between, so that whatever the herbalist relates to the researcher can be protected.
Professor Mojisola Adeyeye is the Director General of NAFDAC. The Supreme Court has dismissed the application of the People's Democratic Party and its candidate, Emeka Ihedioha, asking for a review of its judgment on the Imo State governorship election. Justice Kayode Oloriola, who read the judgment, said the finality of the Supreme Court judgment remains sacrosanct. The Apex Court